Hello, my name is Jade Johnson, and this is my persuasive speech for Professor Bill Gibbs' class of LeTourneau University. Life was given to each and every one of us by God. If you're faced with a situation such as finding yourself pregnant and thinking that you don't have any options, remember that God has provided us with other options such as adoption. If you still feel like you aren't ready to accept the gift that has been given to you, there's only one person that I can think of that has the right to decide who should live and who should die, and that's God. He may provide you with a gift such as a child, and you may think you're not ready for that gift. We have somehow along the way decided that our lives should be as easy as possible, and that means if we're faced with a challenge such as an unexpected pregnancy, that we should just get rid of the problem by having an abortion because that's what would fit in our own personal selfish needs. But people are looking for a quick fix and an easy way out. Do you really want to have an abortion? Is abortion really the answer? Do you know what an abortion is? Abortion is the term that is used for ending a pregnancy, and there are different ways that they perform these procedures depending on how far along you are in the pregnancy. Some of them are quite extensive. I found at www.justfacts.com/abortion.asp that has a lot of good information on how these are performed. I wouldn't consider this an easy way out, especially for the fetus, considering the fetus is said to be able to feel from the time of conception, and it is the one who faces the pain of losing its life. Another website is www.teambrace.com/abortion/whatisabortion.cfm. It has helpful information about the mental and emotional issues that can haunt you for the rest of your life after you have an abortion. You will have to wonder what your child went through when you were having the abortion. You'll have to wonder who your child might have been or what your child might have been if you had not had an abortion. And I personally have a friend that I've watched for the past 16 years wonder what her child might have been if she had taken a different path in life and chose to keep her child. There isn't a day that goes by that she doesn't think about the choice that she made to have an abortion. It's nice to know that there are other options there if you're in this situation where having a child is not the right option for you. One amazing solution where all involved are blessed is the option of adoption. Adoption provides a loving family with an experience of being a parent after they have often been longing for a child for many years. Couples are often faced with years of being disappointed and lots of medical procedures to obtain their own precious gift of life, only for it to end in heartache. They don't care how many times they are faced with disappointment because they feel if they succeed just one time, they will have the opportunity of a lifetime in raising a child. Adoption also provides a mother who may not be in the best situation to raise a child with an option to give her child a life while being cared for by someone who truly wants to give that child the best life possible. Most of the time, women are put in situations where they must choose to have the child or keep it, or decide if, their lives are stable. Do they want to bring a child into that world? And they don't want to bring a child into their world if they're currently living in an unstable life. So adoption offers them a chance to give the child a stable life with someone else. I found more information about adoption and abortions at www.abortionfacts.com, including a story of a survivor who survived from an abortion. Her mother had an abortion and she was supposed to die, but obviously God had bigger plans for her. There are other benefits of adoption as well. You have a chance to make the biggest difference ever in someone else's life. You can have the opportunity to offer a chance for a family to experience the gift of adoption, and you're not only giving your own child a life, but you're giving others a chance to fulfill their lifelong dream of becoming a parent. You will contribute to society, and one day when your life is in a more stable situation, you can look back at your child knowing that you gave them the best gift possible, life. Kristen Williams, who will be 16 years old on April 9th, is quite thankful that I chose personally to give her the gift of life when I found out that I was pregnant at the age of 15. As the high school mascot and the oldest sister to my 2 younger children, I can't imagine the void that the world would feel if I had made a different decision. While I chose to keep her and raise her myself, I did explore other options such as adoption because that was much more suitable than terminating the pregnancy for me. It was my choice, not anybody else's. I was confronted with lots of other choices, and I had lots of them pushed on me, but it was ultimately my choice. You have been given a gift. You can give the ultimate gift of life to someone who will one day be thankful that you made that choice. Life is something that God gave you, and you in return are given an opportunity to provide a life for someone else. That's certainly not something to take lightly. Abortion may seem like a quick and easy fix, when in fact it can be devastating. It can be a devastating choice not only to you, but to the child. You will have to live with the thought of ending your pregnancy for the rest of your life. Choose adoption, and you have given the ultimate sacrifice and provided happiness for someone in the process by choosing life. Think about how you can turn what might be the worst situation into something wonderful for everyone involved. Last but not least, please remember God puts us through everything for a reason. And though you may not be prepared to accept the role of being a parent, regardless of your reasons, there are other options, and someone else can give your child a life that it deserves, and they will thank you later. Thanks.